Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tim. Now we have bad sense from SSMRB College.
Hello.
So, your team college or team name?
Bad sense.
Huh?
Bad sense.
Your team name?
Yes.
BAT.
Yes. Good afternoon, sir. We are from SSMRV College, and our product is Bad sense, and we are going to start.
Yes. Bad sense.
Yes.
Okay, lovely. Okay. Yeah. Should I start your timer?
Yes, sir.
Ready?
Yes. Yes.
Sharp 6 minutes. Yeah,
Yes.
okay. All right.
So, sir, this is our product Bad sense. This is a prototype. Okay. So I'll just before starting up, I'll just show how it works. Okay. Okay. So this one is mainly based on sensors. This is made up of sensors, and this is low budget one. But our product is advanced features. We're going to add AI features and other additional features and make this way much complicated. Mainly, Gen Z kids how they like it. So as our theme is backsense, we're going to design it and customize it. But this is a prototype that how our product works. Okay.
Don't pretend.
Yeah, that's my first.
Sit.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute. Sir, so these are the sensors. This is just a prototype. So the thing is, I'll wear the specs. You think I can't see? Okay. Now there's nothing here, so it's not signaling me. As I come nearby, as you can see, sir, I'm getting a beep sound. Okay. I'm getting a beep sound that it is signaling me that there's someone here, and it is signaling me that I should get out here and move forward, like step back ahead
Okay.
and be safe because there's some object over here.
Okay.
There's object here, and I should move back.
So this is false positive then?
Sir, because there's a chair over there.
Then?
Sir, there's more power over here.
Okay.
Yeah. So because there's
It's a
even
prototype,
the
sir.
this is just a prototype.
Okay.
Yes, sir. As you all saw, this is just a prototype.
Okay.
But the real product that we are gonna make or in the future is we are gonna add AI features in it. Mainly targets we are gonna target NGO and also blind cricket team, which yes sir. As you can see here, sir, there's nothing over here. And if you keep any bottle over there, if you bring it near, it alerts you. Okay, so that is what our main target is. We are gonna target blind people, and common people is our main target, because as you all can see, there are many competitors like Lenskart and other brands, but they offer the same thing. But in our glasses, we offer everything which is there, every features which is there in one glasses.
Okay.
Yeah. Now features will be done.
So let's look into features of Batsense. So the object of recognition, it detects the object obstacles and alerts the user using sound or vibration. Real-time mapping, it creates a live map of surroundings as the user moves. We have seen, he showed the demo right now. So personalized alerts, Lets users show how they want to be notified. Like you can customize the way the users want to be notified. So the next is benefits to the blind. How it gives benefits to the blind. So enhanced mobility. It helps users walk more confidently, and it increases independence. That is, allows blind users to do tasks on their own without any dependency. And the next is improved navigation. Makes it easier to move around safely and efficiently.
So this is our market size and opportunity. So these are the estimated. Yeah. So these are the estimated market value that we are gonna plan, and we are like you almost know like there are in half of the population, half of the people are suffering due to this blind, they can't see, and even most of the people come to the conclusion that they shouldn't survive because they are getting cheated, or almost everyone are not able to survive because they have no confidence in them. So yeah, our market size and opportunity, as you can see, India opportunity it is 1.2 crore population. So we are going to make sure that everyone, mainly the common people, can use our product. And main feature is it is affordable and can be used by almost everyone. Yeah.
The next comes the target audience. Our target audience mainly includes visually impaired individuals who are our primary users. Along with them, we also focus on organizations like NGOs and institutions will help us go and get the people who we need to the who is useful to our product. We also target government agency so they can help. They can support us large scale implementations, and also they'll give the accessibility to the other programs. In additional CSRs like corporate companies, we can tie up with them, and they'll initiate and give us the fund to make a product. These are all our target audience.
You have 1 minute left. Go to the main part now. Just speak about only the main part.
So, sir, this is the cost sheet. This includes all the important and major component and services like ultrasonic sensor, AI module, additional AI features. So, the total estimated cost is 7,000, approx 7,825. And we decided our selling price will be like 11,000 per unit. So the profit margin will be approx 40 to 50%. And here, sir, we will sell this in bulk to NGOs, hospitals, and CSR partnerships, and we can make money through developing more, giving it more upgrades with AI features, and we will provide maintenance and service to customers who will use it. Thank you.
Now it is a strategic roadmap of our business, in which we are building our trust through that our quality top, ensuring top quality products, then affordable price we are getting, and awareness drives. Supply chain also we are maintaining like household services, or moving to house to give these services, and we are also maintaining our partnership with the Indian blind cricket team, in which the captain is called Shekhar Nair, and we have future plan our collaboration with Lenscards, R&D department, and WHO affiliation certificate we will also get.
WH.
So, sir, each companies have their own strength and weakness, but these are the strength and weakness of our products. See, as you can see, all the strength which is given. Our main strength is first one is we are affording price authority. Like we are providing everything, every features in it. And the second thing is real-time mapping. So it alerts the surroundings if there's anything. It alerts, and also we are adding AI features in it, and also currency reading, and it can identify if there's any person nearby, and we will also add also languages, different languages, and translated to it. And weaknesses, if it comes to weakness, like there are many hardware.
Like
So solutions, as you said, we would like to cost efficiency.
Can you stop?
Market.
Wait. Partners, alliance. Okay, next step. Next slide. Building and real impact.
So we'd like to bring brand ambassadors, sir. As you all know, Shekhar Nayak, he's the captain of the cricket blind team. So bringing him as our brand ambassador is really really brings up impact. And we'll also like to create campaigns, sir, like see through my eyes, and also conduct 100 plus live trials, collaborate with colleges. And this is our 5-year growth plan that we have, the 5-year growth plan with the future. Like this is the projection of it. They have estimated it like year 1, second year, third year, and fourth year. Like how much is the
Tell me
profit?
very quickly. I'll ask you a question. Year one, you want to sell 1,000 units,
Yes.
which means 1,000 glasses you want to sell. You want to sell 1,000 glasses. And how much it takes for you to produce it?
7,000. Approx.
Sir, approx 8,000.
8,000, right? To just produce this, it is 8,000. 3,000 is left. Correct?
That is a profit margin.
Correct. Let's assume you sell 1,000 of these, right? After selling 1,000, how much money you made?
Sir, 30 to 40 lakhs. Profit.
Let's do the math again.
20 lakhs.
Approx 30 or
20 lakhs.
30,000.
What profit is that? Is that a profit that you take home? Is it net profit? Is it EBITDA? Is it margin? Huh? Without EBITDA.
Yes, sir.
It is
the total profit.
total profit. How much are you going to take home? Are you profitable in year one or are you in loss in year one?
What will be the break-even year?
Very slowly, right? Okay. How many people in the team in year one you have?
So,
How many people do you need in a team? I know. That is why I'm brainstorming with you.
so
How
we need
many-
engineers and
How many people?
sir, almost 20.
20 people?
Yeah.
What is the average salary you give to 20 people? 20,000 month?
Sir, according to the skills, sir.
But at least 20,000 minimum. More than 20,000 you give.
Yeah.
20,000 per month into 20 people itself is 60 lakhs plus. 50-60 lakhs plus. You're not in profit, no? Right? You said you're in profit. Right. I have not even started, I'm just talking about salaries. I've not even spoken about the rent of the office, right? Plus, other things and all. Just the salaries. You see, this is where I feel is missing. Not just from yours. This is where every team today has missed. Not you, right? That is my issue. You guys think you're in profit with 30-40 lakhs, but you have not even accounted for salaries of your own. Will you work for free? No, you yourself is saying no. Plus you need engineers. Plus you need to bring this. You need to have the R&D team that can bring the size of this into a wearable glass that people will buy for 11,000. Right? Plus you want a collaboration with Lenskart. See, this is from Lenskart. Right? You see how refined it is, how fine this is. Look at the stores and everything. Each store costs crore rupees to build. If you look into their franchising, you think you'll be able to afford it? When is your year one starting?
Sir, according to the funding,
How much funding do you need?
now for 100 units, we need. For selling our 100 units with sales and all.
For 100 units, it's 11 lakhs.
Yeah.
You need 11 lakhs.
And we are also consulting with the medicals. I used to do some. We are also going to there and showing our products.
Are you, answer me honestly. are you seriously passionate about this?
Yes, sir.
Right?
So we are passionate, but the thing is we need funds. We are waiting for that right
Funds
time.
is not the problem.
Yeah.
I will give you funds. Honestly.
Sir, no sir, like we have the engineers contracts and even we plan to go to Odisha, like government and tell our problems.
Unless and until you
We would
don't
ask
prove.
funds for government.
Okay. See, this is where I am failing to understand it. Right. So this was just from a business model point of view, just so that you can understand what business model means. You said you are in profit. I just showed you. I just asked you. You said 20 people. That's where you are in loss. Right. So you do not understand the concept of business model yet. That is where I feel. Right. Number one. Second, about the product itself. I'm a blind person. Right. So it is going. How is it going to emit the noise? You haven't explained the product yet clearly. You said that if something is close, comes closer, it's going to give a beep.
So that is just a prototype, sir, just done by 400 rupees or something. Okay. The real product is we are going to add those sensors, right? We are going to attach it at front. This one. Yeah. And
What
this
would be the
glasses we
feedback
would.
loop which will be given to the blind?
How will
Like,
the
will it be a
person know?
buzz or will it be an audio?
So
signal?
first training will be done, sir, for everyone. Which
No, my question is that this is a smartphone, right?
yes, sir.
I can work on this smartphone through this UI glass space.
Mm.
But how the blind is going to use this product? Whether he'll be getting only the audio signals, whether if something is obstructing, or whether he will get something like it says in his ear that there is a pothole or something like
Sir,
that.
we'll add speaker over here. Okay. So these glasses are just a cooling glass basic. Okay. Ours is it'll be like golded one. Here we are going to add speakers there, and AI features will be there. It will communicate them. Okay.
What
If
AI?
anyone is like currency reading, it will be like if you're counting any money or anything, right? It'll be like this is you're taking it double or this is 2 lakhs or anything. It will just inform you.
But how?
Sir,
It
yes, sir.
requires an AI model to be always looking at what the person is looking, right? Because already there exists a solution for meta glasses.
Yes, sir.
So what problem you are trying to solve is that there is already camera inbuilt into your spectacles. There's already a hearing aid which is already there with inbuilt.
Here only. They are
Yes.
speakers, no?
That is already
Yes,
inbuilt and they are already in production and they're already live. So the only missing part over there is if you tweak the AI features to existing meta glasses so that it fits a use case of a blind person.
How are you using?
How are you are actually
for-
blown out of the market, right? So
Sir,
that's what I'm
example
saying.
is, so you'll talk to me, right? I'll wear the glasses, okay? We'll have AI translator in it. You're just speaking in Hindi, you think? That person doesn't know Hindi or
And
English.
that meta classes is already doing.
Yes.
Yes, sir, but they are more expensive, right?
How?
Some meta classes are expensive.
How
23,000 for first phase,
How much?
second one is like 13,000.
Okay. Tell me how much this meta class cost? You
No.
don't even know.
No,
You
but
don't even know. Which
the first
means
there are
the-
two models. The first one costs around 23 to 24,000 if you include the government subsidies that you are telling, right? If you are partnering with government and if you are taking that half of it, that actually comes to your cost. And that too, that has
That is Ray-Ban.
that is Ray-Ban.
Yes, Meta.
Yeah.
What brand
and they
are
have
you?
and they have already
Huh?
We are also trying to add that.
it's not about the brand, it's about the problem that
Don't
you are
take
trying
it
to solve.
personally.
It's about the problem that you are
Yes.
trying to solve.
Sir,
So you are using proximity sensors and you are trying to incorporate AI features, but for that you need hardware level capabilities and software level
Which you
capabilities
don't have.
which you don't have. So why do you want to create or reinvent a wheel rather than
Which is
By
funded by
a-
Meta and
Huh.
Ray-Ban.
because they are already
You will never be
trained in-
successful.
They have already trained
You will never
models
you
on
will
this
never sell
actually.
one product in the next 10 years also. If this is the product that you are selling, if this is the use case that you have of what you presented, if you whatever you presented with respect to the camera coming over here, a detector coming over here, that is already there in the market.
That's what we are trying to do. We need to reinvent the wheel.
Plus, you don't
Take
even
the
have
use
the
case and
expertise
modify it.
of being in the market. The business model explanation is also, not accurate. So this is something which, if you're, that's why I asked you, are you really passionate about it? Why did I ask that?
Yeah, so first India is learning.
I know. That is why we're giving you this feedback, right? This is good, but it already exists. And it already exists in the hands of people who are multi-billionaires, right? So for them, it is just one small software tweak.
That they need to make for the blind folks.
That's it. It's actually metaclasses can be used for blind people.
They can be used, but due to certain proprietary issues, it has been blocked by GDPR compliance and India compliance. So you'll be shocked, even inside Google offices, it's actually banned. There were two folks who I had to literally go to them and say not to use it because there is always on feature that is there.
And
So you
someone
are having-
someone in US will be looking at your
Yes.
videos that you're seeing here. You're taking bath or you know you're anywhere, right? You can see. So this product of yours will come with very high scrutiny from the government, from the people, from the users. If you put a camera here, and if you have, if I'm the user and if I've given you authority, you can turn on the camera anytime from any part of the world. What privacy do I have with you? Right? To cross such barriers, you will need a massive legal lead to explain to the government about your procedures, your AI tools and services, for which you are not ready.
With one statement I would like to reiterate. You know,
So
OpenAI is
our
existing.
main idea, okay, coming through it to start it, is because recently I was going on a street, okay, near NG Road. I found one blind person. He was like, I went to him to give him some money. Then he was like, I asked him, why is this disorder you have and what is the reason behind it? He was like, I can't see anything and there's no solutions. And even asked about other brands, as you people told. What about you can wear a glasses meta and even there are AI glasses, okay? He was like, no, I can't afford it because they are too much and even my family is not in that situation to purchase it. So I was like, in my mind I met my friend and he was like, bro, we'll create one
If
shop
this
like
was for 200 or 400, no.
so, but we need to add AI. This one, if you want, we can sell it for 400. So.
That's the whole point.
If you can make, see, if you want to challenge Meta, no, who is already giving it for 20,000,
Yes,
you are no less. Blind person will never
So,
afford
but we'll
11,000
offer-
plus from you guys, wherein he can put 50% more and get it from Ray-Ban.
Reliability as well as
If your budget is 1 lakh rupees, which phone will you buy? Oppo or Apple? Right. You're not even Oppo at the moment. Oppo is, right? This is where I'm coming from. You yourself don't want to buy Oppo, why?
according to
Very
the-
quickly, within a split second, he said Apple. Right? So this is right. You're entering. See, that is where it. Four things matter a lot. First is team. Second is segment. Right? Third is market opportunity. And fourth is how are you going to place it in? I think that's it.
last thing before we fully close off. So reliability in this kind of space where a physically disabled or challenged person is involved, right? It will blow up as a PR if something goes bad by using this if a mishap happens. And all these things need to be considered, right? Like when you are actually making a product. So you need to be foolproof if you are actually using it for a target audience who is already disabled, who are completely relying on their lives on this kind of a product, right? So quick story short, there is OpenAI versus Google, and in terms of market revenue, Google is far more ahead when it comes to OpenAI. Why? Because OpenAI doesn't have that reliability yet. You cannot go to any country and sue OpenAI in a court where you can do it for Google, and Google is already bound by certain laws that you can go through. So the same thing actually applies for your product also. So I won't say it's like a bad idea or something, but don't need to like fully reinvent the wheel. Make sure that whatever the solution is there, try to bring its cost down as well as bring your own indigenous flavor to it so that it's fitting a specific use case.
I
So-
feel, to add just one point, I feel there needs to be a lot of research done even before you create a prototype. The stage number one has gone from problem understanding, not done, right? Research, empirical research, I don't see any evidence of it, right? Third thing, market validation, right? What if this product was there and if you have really done market validation? That, these three things. Without these three things, you have jumped directly from talking to one person to building a product. How many people have you spoken to before building this prototype? Honestly tell me, how many people have you spoken? Minimum 500 to 1,000 people you should have spoken to them before creating the prototype.
Sir, but we visited ashrama. Okay, we visited ashrama. We went to there. Me and my other friend. He is from SJCC.
Can we take it on site? After this is done,
Okay, sir.
we can reconnect.
Okay.
Because there's potential, but in the wrong direction. Okay?
So thank you for your
Lovely.
feedback. So we'll work on it. Sir.
Yeah. I like the passion, by the way, with what you guys have spoken and presented. That is really nice. It is just that structural thinking is missing.
So we'll work.
We have one more left.
Last one.
Are there? Yeah. Ah, lovely. Nice.
Thank you, team. I call upon Shantanu for the next presentation.
Which college are you in?
IFM college.
Must be a management student.
Yes.
Studying what? MBA. We understand both of us.
Just check that maybe. Sir has come back.
No, it's fine.
You'll be audible.
So
What's your product called?
nasal.
Nasal.
NAS
HAL.
HEL.
HEL.
HELP. NAS help.
Oh, help.
So, good afternoon, judges. My name is Shantanu Kayat. So, India is famous for what? India is famous for the service and the technology we provide to the entire world. But there is still one market that is untapped. That is nasal decongestion market. When we talk about nasal decongestion, what comes in our mind? Vicks, Jandu, Patanjali, nasal sprays, nasal drops. But what about 60% of Indian population? When I'm talking about 60% Indian population, that equals nearly 100 crore people that still lives in villages, tier 2, tier 3 cities. And they are still, actually my childhood was in Arunachal Pradesh. I used to live in a small town and nearby many villages were there. I've seen people using mint oils, Nilgiri oils and long tail still for their nasal congestion. So what is the main reason behind this? Reason is low wages. They cannot afford expensive products available in the markets like Vicks, Patanjali and nasal sprays, nasal drops. So what is the alternative? We are just providing an alternative of all these oils. The cost will be as cheap as these oils, but the service that we provide will be far more better than all these oils.
1 second, there is an issue. Why it's not coming? I've connected.
Unplug it and replug it.
Okay.
No signal. This is by ordering it cost.
So let me tell you how to use it.
I think you don't need a presentation.
Exactly.
You
MBA
you
guys
be a
are given-
presenter.
Yes.
Come on.
You just have to unpack this. This is the packet. Inside this, the device is there. You just have to put this device in the septum of your nose, like this.
Okay.
And the fumes will go into your nose as you breathe, because breathing is a continuous process in your life.
Correct.
With your breathing, the fumes will get into your nose, and you will get the relief between 20 minutes to 5 hours, depending on the person's perspective. And when you are done, when you get relief, you can just throw it, and it's fully biodegradable. And I'll just show.
I thought it's a Mac, that's why it's having connection on this.
Oh yeah, even I.
It's just a stick. So for now, for the prototype stage, we are using the PLA material and PETG material. And for the like when it will be launched, it will be made of fully medical grade silicon, like a saline bottle, you know, stretchable, and it will fit in every nose. In India, 11 standard structure of nose are there. Between them, 9 structure we have done all the implementation and readings, and we have made a standard size, the prototype type.
Can I see?
Yeah,
Is it with the oil?
Is it with the oil or?
yeah, yeah. The solution is already in there.
Already have a
Packaging as well.
Yeah, we have done survey also. For that, we have done the packaging. And so let's talk about financials. So India's current population is nearly 160 crore. So if we target in the first year 35% of the Indian population, that equals 56 crore people. To treat 56 crore people, we would need 224 crore devices. And with a simple math, if we multiply 224 crore devices into 6 rupees, we can generate 1344 crore rupees by just selling this device. And this is our patent. The design patent is already there. And this is some incubation center letter, offer letter. But the main thing is they're asking like more equity, so we can.
your name?
Shantanu. He's the Vedant Agarwal. He's my partner. He's the founder. I recently joined him because of some exams.
Veda, is he a student?
Sorry.
Vedant is student.
Yeah. Vedant Sachin Agarwal. He's a student.
At IFM.
Jack Som. Actually, they're a sister. Yeah.
I know Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm very good.
So he's there, and he has done his graduation in pharma. So he started it, and I'm now with him. So we have also presented in IIT Guwahati, IIT BHU, Triple IT Nagpur, and many more, and also presented in front of Aman Gupta. He also mentioned one thing, that we will proceed with when we'll launch it, put it in many other colors also, fashion accessories, like transparent also, pink also, because it's a girly thing, if you can see.
For boys, it can be a fashion accessory. Like if you are wearing black, so black this can be a great thing.
So from the QR code that you had given in the product,
Yeah.
right? I see that you are selling it at 10 rupees.
Because in this prototype stage, we have done this 3D printing, So we have gone to the contractors and we have 3D printed like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 pieces. For that, cost was a little high, and for the survey we have just sell it for 10 rupees. But after molds, big molds, for that the cost is higher. We'll make molds in 1 minute, 60, 70 pieces will be produced, so it will be easier for us, and the cost will be just 0.8 paise for the production. So
You intend
then
to sell it?
yeah, sell it for 6 rupees. We'll sell it.
Okay.
Yeah, and other cost will be there. So total 1.52 rupees will be there. The total cost 0.8 rupees for 0.8 paise for production. I'm telling you.
So, one quick question is like when I have any other congestions, right? If I go to Otterville,
Yes.
you have the nasal sprays. So that will last me somewhere around 20 to 22 sprays.
Okay.
And it costs somewhere around 70. So if you compare with that scale, why would anyone come ahead and buy this
Okay.
specific product? I agree that initial acquisition cost is high on Otterville, and it is available in pharma, medical shops and other stuff. So anyways, your product will also be launched over there.
Right.
And that is something which is already clinically tested versus the eucalyptus oil or any other
Yeah,
oils that you are
right,
using.
right, right.
So that's where you have an edge. I agree on that. But it's more of a thing which actually is put into uh, the entry of the nose, and then it might be irritating to few of them, right? So that is where I'm like a little skeptical, like how people are using it, or like have you done surveys?
Yeah.
Are you done with your pitch? I'm not
Oh,
even
sorry.
sure. We haven't even heard his pitch
Because
yet.
Yeah.
actually good, I felt.
Actually,
And,
starting from your first question, that Otriven Oxy, uh, in this only 0.125 gram of solution is there, and with this one spray of Otriven, the density is too high. So for when we use this, the density is so low, and the efficiency is too high. And for that, the density will be like, if anyone is like allergic to some sprays and all, so it will harm them. And yes. And for that, you said the irritation by this product. This is just a prototype, sir, because as you can touch it, it's still hard.
Correct.
But after that,
From the
medical
3D
grade
printing.
silicon, that will be stretchable, and
Correct.
yeah, silicon, so it will be more comfortable in the coming future.
Just printed.
it's 3D printed.
For a prototype.
Yeah, it's 3D printed fully, and it's prototype.
You have a mass market.
Yes.
Correct?
We are just short of mentor and like this investment.
What
We
are you
go to
looking-
competitions and just receive the prize money, just put it in our this investment. Just we are proceeding because this offer letter, the incubation center LMCP in Gujarat, they are asking 30% of equity just for 10 lakhs. So how is it possible? So we are not going with that. We have also presented in IIT BHO. I was not there. He went. My partner went. There also he got an offer in an incubation center. But like as we are doing our MBA in like Bangalore, so it's not possible for us like full time to go there. So we are finding in Bangalore. Like, so yes.
From an individual user's perspective, I feel this is
This is more portable version.
portable version. You don't need to carry your bottle. You
Yes.
don't need to rebuy it again and
Yes.
stuff.
Just
You just
use it and
put it up in your bag. You just use it and you throw it. You don't need
In
to.
tier 3 cities, they usually buy like a Vicks pack
Correct.
for 2-3 days, and it is lying down in the corner of the house for like
I
next
think
month.
every household carries a Wix
Right.
in their bag.
Right.
They never throw it. Even if they throw it, they have so many that there'll be one in the corner, one in the bag, one in the pocket also. I think this is a very different use case. I'm not sure whether people would like to put it up their nose. That is one customer
That we
behavior
have to work on
analysis.
that, but as I've said that we can use as like go in the market with an accessory trend, so it will definitely work. Still R&D is left like
So it's like only specific to certain natural oils that you are putting it up, or it's open for other allopathic medicine also as a way of medical transfer for users for a prolonged period of time. Say for example, in case of Bangalore, right, there is a lot of pollution and other things happening. The same form factor or the delivery method that you are using, if it can be used to reduce the contaminants which are entering into your nasal cavity, or decongest when you are on the traffic on the move, and multiple other products, or is it just for eucalyptus oil that you are
no, actually, let's talk about Wix. Their solution is not organic. You also know. Our product, the solution, it's 96% organic. We cannot disclose all the ingredients. The main ingredients are eucalyptus oil, menthol, camphor. That is available in Wix also.
correct?
So this is far better. And again, this point comes. Wix, we have to just vapor up. We just have to put it in our finger and then just rub it here, or like throat.
Chest.
Yeah, chest and everything. But this, we just have to put it in our nose and let it do their own work. The density is so low that 0.125 gram only the solution will be there and the fumes will go. And according to the person, like you will take 30 minutes, will take 5 hours. It depends on person to person. When fumes will get like
Exhausted.
you can throw it.
I don't see any numbers over here. Okay. All I see in your page, right? I see all of this value proposition. Okay. This is not.
Yeah, this is the financial talk.
This is not financial. How is it?
No, just a small
This is talking about
calculation.
population.
Yes, yes,
This
yes.
is talking about
Just to capture in the first year.
this is market,
Yeah.
right? And on this market, how much can you sell it for,
Mm-hmm.
right? It doesn't talk about how much it takes for you to make the product. You have said it. It's not
Yes,
you,
yes, yes, definitely.
right? You have not talked about what you can ask. I don't understand why you're here. Are you here to win the prize amount, or pitch it, the product to the let's say considering this as pseudo investors, right? Pitching it for what price? What is it that you are asking for?
For the current ask is 10 lakhs rupees
For what?
to produce the device.
Where is this battery? Where is it in the slide?
It's not there. Definitely, I'll put this. Yeah.
Again, the same classical error that even you have as an MBA student is that there is no business model present. This is the first thing I said today. Okay, we're going to see the business model today for the first time. And you yourself missed on the business model. You have given idea about the product which everyone has done, right? About the value proposition which everyone has done, right? And then you're asked, this is unclear. Product is good. You haven't talked about, there is not a single slide of the team. And that's the first thing we teach you in MBA, right? Team, market, product, demand, right? Then numbers. Those are necessary. How is it that you're going to present this company? Of course, you have a prototype, that's fine. We love your prototype. But what are we investing on? Answer is unclear. You will say whatever comes in your mouth, right? But is there a dashboard on your, like a presentation that I can see, and then you explain Okay, if I need 1 crore, right, and then you have a pie chart over there which says 35% I need for sales, you know, and this and what assets you need, what do you need to build this, who is from where are you going to get the silicon from? You said that you can bring the price down to 0.8. How?
Definitely will mention that.
Right? None of that information is. You spoke about having met Aman Gupta as well. With this presentation, I don't think so. Right? There must be something that we don't know. There is a lot of misinformation that I see. Yes, you do. I love the packaging. Very lovely packaging. Right? I don't know if this is biodegradable.
No,
The cover is not
it's
biodegradable.
not fully because we'll work on it.
So the point is, it cannot be fully, right? Because if you are not using plastic, the essential
Yes,
oil will
yes.
evaporate, and only the internal part will be. So there should be another option.
Yeah. Definitely from your feedback, we'll work on that, sir.
It is not a comprehensive pitch. It is a product pitch. What today everyone has done is given a product pitch, not a business pitch or a investment pitch. Anyways, thank you.
The delivery method was actually can capitalize on this.
Thank you. We'd love to hear some closing thoughts. What's one piece of advice you'd like to give to entrepreneurs?
The delivery method itself is like patent. So you can
Congratulations. I think the hardest bit for all of you was to get on the stage. Right? I could see some of you, your hands were shaking. Some of you, you lost your confidence as soon as you came on the stage. Maybe one of my thoughts that I see in students when I train them is they've never done it before. Right? Most of your presentations today lack the very core essence of startup. I mean, raise your hands if you want to be entrepreneurs. Right? Almost 90% of them wants to be entrepreneurs. What is the core element of an entrepreneur? What is the mantra of an entrepreneur? He needs to know his numbers on the tip of his tongue. He needs to know the business model at the tip of his tongue, not with presentations. Presentations is just helping the other person visualize a bigger picture, right? And I'll just talk about the missing elements because other things you have done good. Second thing is that I didn't see a structured thinking. I saw that you are very focused on product, very much focused on product. You spoke about the product very thoroughly in 6-7 slides, but didn't speak about market much, right? You spoke about the product and the unit cost, but you didn't understand the finances, right? The accountability was missing quite a lot. You spoke about how much money you need, but you never spoke about why do you need that money for? And if given that money, where are you going to use it? And if given that money, how much return I'm going to get in what timeline? These are the core essential things you need to speak in the first 10 seconds. Is sitting here in the first 10 seconds, he should understand who you are, what your product is, what your ask is, and to what percentage. And then you start your pitch. So I assume that you guys have never got any formal training on how to prepare for it, right? So my piece of advice for you guys is first understand how to enhance and validate your product. Step number 1, right? I saw that you guys have created your products without research. Because when asked questions about what kind of empirical research you have done, you guys didn't have an answer. Second is about validation of your own thoughts, right? How many people have you validated? What insights did you gain? And from that insight, what kind of solution was prepared? Now you have jumped to the solution without even understanding the problem. Some of them have done really good job, but some of them we felt like, okay, there's problem understanding that needs to be done. The product is good. And that is where I think Sir was giving here ideas about how this product could be reused in many different ways rather than what it is currently intended for, right? I think that sort of structural thinking should be the core part of your pitch. right? And I think that's structural. So piece of advice, three things. One is discover your capability. Having passion is good, but not discovering your capability at the very start of building your product is very dangerous. Running passionately in a wrong direction will kill you, your passion, your energy, your money, because entrepreneurs lose, right? 90% of the time entrepreneurs lose. Why is that? Not because they don't have passion or resilience or perseverance, right? It's because they run with a very rigid mind that, okay, my product is best in the world and I'm going to make money out of it. And they run without structural thinking and then they die. Point number two, what I have seen is that once you have structural thinking, you need people who act as mentors. I think there's only one team here who said that we have one mentor, right? In life, you need to have mentors. Look at your age. How old are all of you? 21, probably? Max, 21, 22? How many mentors you have? None. To create this pitch, how many professors' help did you take? Zero, right? What's your experience in life? Zero. How many products have you launched in your life? Zero. And you think you know everything? Right? That's mistake number two. You've created a pitch deck, you've created a product, you've worked on a prototype without having mentors. Mentors are someone who have lived, like for example, 15 years, have done and failed and brought a few products out in the market. And then when you pitch your idea to them, and they'll be like, the mentors will already see what this person has the capability, and then they will guide you the next step. Because every entrepreneur has a very sequential steps that they follow. And you, when you start as an entrepreneur, no matter how smart you think you are going to fall in that. Unless you have a mentor who says, okay, turn left. Right? And see the other side. So discover your capability, find a mentor, and build structural thinking. Right? And that the mentor will teach you. That your professors will teach you if you treat your professors as mentors and not your faculty. Right? And of course, you need to do a bit of learning in terms of business modeling, because I didn't see how you're going to, for example, when you, if you, there's a business model canvas, right? It talks about a product, how this product is going to be delivered to the customer. What are the different segments that you are going to use to actually reach the customer? Tell me, raise your hands if you have addressed that in the pitch. None of you, except one. None of you have told us how you are going to take this product and what channels are you going to use to reach the product customer, right? And then there are multiple other elements in this business model canvas, right? So this can happen if you actually go through this process. It doesn't take time, right? Plus, we all spoke about AI tools, right? Only few were able to articulate how it is going to change their life. So discover your capabilities, find a mentor who can validate your thoughts, right? And understand business model canvas. Okay, thank you.
All right, it's about lunchtime. I've been in your places. I don't want to get into all the nitty-gritties, but I want all of you guys to give a round of applause for yourself for taking that first step, having the courage and coming on the stage and then giving in the presentation, right? So that's the first step towards the right direction. So I think sir has covered majority of the pitfalls that we have observed on the presentation side. So always keep it in mind that none of us are perfect, by the way.
Yes.
We are all bound by resources, time, and various other constraints. I think we have this CAPS theorem in computer science, which is like pretty much famous. So that's true in terms of real life as well. So if you get a feedback or a comment from us saying that this might not work and this might work, it doesn't mean the end of the world. It means that you can improvise and you can take the next step, which can actually help you to see your dream succeed, right? And another piece of advice is make use of AI tools for your favor as much as possible. use Notebook LM or use Opus or any of the other models. I won't advocate for Google models. So make sure to run your ideas by it. Ask repetitive questions, right? You will be shocked to understand how an engineer at Google actually uses, right? Nearly 60 to 65% of the entire Google code is written by AI. You just need to validate it. You just need to check whether it is appropriate, which is the particular, internal side of module it is going to hit, because we have a different tool internally which we don't use it for that scale of code that we have. So that's how the things are going in, right? So if you are having any plans in terms of a software product where you are trying to launch, always make sure who are your competitors, what is the market research, what should be your niche audience, and then how you can make money out of it. Because I'm being a engineer by weekdays and a temporary farmer by weekends. I move to my native, I try to do it. That's the, I think, only thing which the AI can't replace, right? You need food for yourself, and that's something which AI can't help you out with. But even with any of the aspects of life where you are getting stuck, where you feel that it's a technical challenge or it's an emotional challenge, try to see how you can unblock it, right? And try to move forward. So I think with that I'll end this short talk, and I would ask any of you guys to give a quick feedback, or if you have any other further queries, then we can connect us. All right? Yeah, sure.
Does anyone of you have any questions? You can kindly ask.
Yeah. If you're looking for support, right? If you're looking for a mentor, I can help you. Right? In fact,
We are proud to say that Sir itself has 2 startups in London. So he's already into this field, so I think he would be the right person to mentor you. If at all, if you are looking for any mentorship further, please feel free to contact Sir. And Akash Sir is working in Google, but for technicality or whatever is required, feel free to reach out to them in their space whenever they are available. Not because already they're in higher positions, so they will be totally busy. And out of our good cordial relationship, they accepted our invitation to come and judge this event, and I'm happy that they have spent their time from morning till almost 3 o'clock. Thank you for your valuable time. It means a lot. Both of you.
I'll leave a few cards here.
Yeah,
Right? Just connect on LinkedIn first, right? And if you're seriously passionate about taking your work further, maybe you want to see what different multiple ideas you have, you want to validate it, right? And it's all about money at the end. Never forget that. Entrepreneurship is all about money at the end. If you're not getting money to survive for that whatever time you have, it is all not worth it, right? You might have an excellent idea, but if you don't know how to sell it and make money out of it, what's the point of that idea? And how long are you going to last about it, right? And that is where, if you need any help with respect to validating those ideas or trying to figure out, okay, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to build something, but I don't know what really I'm good at. I have passion in me, I really want to do something, right? Then one thing that we do currently in Bangalore is that we work with companies who have life challenges, right? For example, we have 4 to 5 companies who are making 5 to 8 crores per year as net profit, not after EBITDA, right? And they are looking for small outputs, right? And the way we work is, let's say you're a BCA student, you are an MBA student, right? And you are a BBA student, and you're an engineer, right? We create a cross-functional team. And then we provide them into training blocks so that you work for that company, right? And then they pay you. The first thing that we teach everyone is how to get paid first. What do I have it in me, right? That other person is willing to pay.
Entrepreneurship is not about I have a great idea and I'll go into the market. First thing you have to recognize is, can someone pay me? Do I have that capability that if I go to someone and tell them, oh, I'm really good at this, they should tell you, oh, can you work for me? Can you show me proof? Because you have zero experience, right? With zero experience, if you go to a founder and then say, oh, my company is worth how many crores? Right? 1.5 crores for 20%. Into 5, 7.5 crores. What is valuation? Valuation is what the other person is willing to pay for your company, to buy your company. You think a person with zero experience can value his company for 8 crores? Right? But if you can say, I'm already earning 30,000 a month, right? And now I'm building this, so your company has a pre-valuation. And then if you have built a successful product, if you have won a different award, then your valuation goes up. Or if you have sales in your business, that's when your company, your things go up. That is why I was very much stressing on building capability. Capability is when you look at yourself, understand what you're good at, right? And try to see from that goodness, can someone pay you first? With small projects, 3 months projects, 4 months projects. Do a small job for them, get paid for it. Right? Freelancing. When you get to understand what people are ready to pay for you, you start building on it. And that's what becomes a business. You don't start a business by saying, I have a great idea, I'll go into the market and suddenly I'll get sales of 5 crores. Right? All of that looks good on presentation, but in real life, it's a struggle. It's a very deep down mental struggle, physical struggle. You have to go through it if you want to be in entrepreneurship, right? So I'll be available. I've trained multiple students across Europe, right, across the world, in trying to understand how to understand the problem first. So my first thing that I do is make you understand your own problem, right? Then after understanding a problem, the second thing I do is teach you how to do empirical research. Very important. Without research, you cannot convince anyone that the product that you have is worth 500 billion, or the market, whatever Sam, Tom and Som that you showed, total addressable market, right? For it to have meaning, it needs to be backed by empirical evidence, which none of you showcased today. The third thing after that is looking at the outcomes. If I have this product, right, what is the outcome? It clears my nasal congestion, right? To achieve that nasal congestion and for this product to reach into the hands of a stranger, what kind of channels needs to be built, right? From that person's hand, this product, to a stranger who has a nasal problem, he wants to reach to this target audience. So he will not know that there is a product like this available. How will he know? So that he can make a purchase. He has a nasal problem, but he's like, I'm good with automobile. But he's a early adopter of new technology, let's say. So his target audience is this person or this person. How will you understand that? Unless you don't understand that, no one will buy your product. Right? So rather than going on this entrepreneurial mindset wherein I'll jump into the business and then start learning, right? What I teach students is build the capability first. Know yourself and then start from there. So that because entrepreneurship, you need to give 3,000 days to it. At least 1,000 days, which is 3 years. So whenever you start a business, 3 years, you're not going to have good time at all. First 365 days, you'll be like, why did I do this? You'll sleep at night, morning you'll wake up, today I'm going to make one sale, or today I'm going to convince someone. In the night you're like, yaar, kyun to diya? Year number 2 is when you're like, oh, this is not my product, this is my product. And then you'll start running behind it. In year 3, you'll be like, okay, let's make some tweaks and changes and then re-jump into the market. And that's when 30% of entrepreneurs click on the 3rd year. Because the first 2 years, they have spent questioning about their own capabilities. They don't know what they're good at.
Because just because 2 of their friends or 5 of their friends said, oh, this is a very nice idea, they started working on it. Right? Again, this is coming from 15 years of experience, right? I'm not just saying it out of the blue, right? And having trained more than 10,000 students across, right? This is my suggestion to you today. This is what I can say is the closest to my heart. Build your capability. First, that's the foremost thing you need to do. You need to understand what you're good at. Second, empirical research. Without that, no one is going to listen to you. People, world will ask that question. And the fourth one is test and go live. Right? Thank you.
A huge thank you to our esteemed judge, Mr. Shrenik and Mr. Akash Gowda. Your time is valuable, but your feedback to this student is priceless. Thank you for helping us find the next generation of entrepreneurs.
Thank you to all the participants, organizing team, and the volunteers. The winners will be announced on day 3 of Tech Veda, that is on 6th of